Not all Christians will go up at the rapture. There are 2 billion Christians in the world, and only 1/10 of that 2 billion will be raptured. I'm talking about 200 million or fewer. Well, why is that? Well, first of all, we begin with the context of the rapture. War is the context. The rapture is occurring in the context of a war. America will get bombed by Russia, and Western Europe will surrender to Russian advance to escape the same fate that America has suffered. But Daniel 7, verse 8 says 3 horns will get uprooted, which means 3 nations will get bombed. That would be Italy, because the Russians want to destroy Vatican City, and Germany because of World War II. The Russians still hold a grudge. And Britain, because Britain is the strongest ally of the United States in Europe. Now, where does it say that war is the context of the rapture? Well, you go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. The rapture is at the end of that chapter. And at the beginning of chapter 5, it speaks about this term called the day of the Lord, which is shorthand for the judgment day of the Lord. Now, this term, day of the Lord, in the Old Testament, it always refers to God's judgment coming in the form of war. Now, sometimes his judgment comes in some other way, but when it comes in terms of war, that's when this term is used, day of the Lord. Ezekiel 30, verse 3 and verse 10, it speaks about the day of the Lord coming for Egypt. Verse 3 says, "For the day is near, even the day of the Lord is near, a cloudy day. It shall be the time of the heathen." And then verse 4 says, "And the sword shall come upon Egypt." Verse 10 says, "Thus saith the Lord God, I will also make the multitude of Egypt to cease by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon." My point is that the day of the Lord here is clearly talking about war in which God punishes a nation by the hand or by the sword of another nation. Now, in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, the day of the Lord there, Russia will be God's instrument for punishing America and also Europe for the decadence of Western decadence, the LGBTQ garbage is accepted by this country much too much, and will be punished for that. Now, this does not mean that God is on Russia's side, or that Russia is better or more moral than America. No, no, no. Russia is much more evil than America, the government of Russia. Now, because Russia will bomb America and 3 countries in Europe and no other countries, there's plenty of countries that will not uh, go up in the rapture. The countries that get bombed, the people that get killed, the Christians among the people that get killed, they'll go up. Only people that die will go up in the rapture. South America will not be going up in the rapture. Africa, the countries of Africa will not be going up because South America and Africa are not going to get hit by Russia. Now, North Korea may well bomb South Korea, invade South Korea, and so the Christians there will go up. And Christ said the rapture would extend from one horizon to the other horizon, the opposite horizon. That's Matthew 24:30 through 31. And America is on one extreme or opposite end of the horizon, and South Korea is on the other far extent or opposite horizon. So those would be the two horizons. And of course, Europe is in between. Or anyway, ask me in your comments any questions you have, and I'll make an effort to answer them. And Pentecost is coming soon, May 26th. And that's the 40th anniversary of my setting fire to an abortion clinic in Virginia in 1983. I served 16 years in prison. I was sentenced to 20, and I served 16. Wouldn't it be wild if the rapture comes on the anniversary of my work, burning the abortion clinic? The fire that consumed that clinic could be thought of as a precursor of the fire that will destroy all the abortion clinics. And, well, there's plantation mansions from the Civil War that were never destroyed. General Sherman, his march through the South, he destroyed many mansions, plantation mansions. But many have not been destroyed. And so that work has yet to be fulfilled. I will make a transcript so that when EMP occurs during the Russian attack and computers are no longer available, you'll still have the information on paper if you make a paper copy of what I put on the in the description box. And one more thing. The tribulation will be 5 months. That's Revelation 9, verse 5 and 10. Look up my video about Pentecost being about the rapture, symbolic of the rapture. And I made it, that particular video, in 2018. So it would probably take some work for you to find it. Please try. Thank you.